Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. We've got three major things going on in this fight today, all of which you probably have already guessed because they're all likely in the video title. First and foremost is today's environment, the Cult of Rakdos, created by Sky. As I said in the last video, he threw a bunch of decks at me all at once, and I have parceled them out and put some of them earlier than others. This one I really like, so it's at the top of the environments list. The River Heralds were part of the Ixalan collection. This is part of the Ravnica collection. One of the 7 factions of Ravnica. The Cult of Rakdos are like crazy, chaotic, hedonistic, demonic circus performers. Everything I know about the Cult of Rakdos I learned from a My Little Pony fanfiction. Speaking of which, with the release of Wave 5 of Sentinels of the MLP-verse, you can now play with a full complement of pony heroes, and that is what we are doing today, notably showing off the new variants for 4 of the ponies. So we have Pinkie Pie as the mysterious Mare-Do-Well, Twilight Sparkle as the mysterious Mare-Do-Well, Applejack as the mysterious Mare-Do-Well, and Fluttershy as, you guessed it, the mysterious Mare-Do-Well, and also Rarity. She wasn't involved in Mare-Do-Well, she just made the costumes. But they're going to be rematching the Ram 1929. I have decided that 3 matches will be 5 heroes. Watch me forget that H does not equal 4 in this game. And if I don't beat him with this team, I give up. So a very valid strategy, and one that I'm probably going to try and do, is find all of the elements and spend a round dealing 25 damage to the villain. Alright, let's refresh ourselves on the Ram. He and Admiral Winters enter play, put all up close in the trash, put 2 copies of Remote Mortar into play, shuffle the villain deck. If the Ram is destroyed, remove this card from the game. Whenever a villain one-shot would enter play, put it beneath this card instead. Start of the villain turn, if he has at least 3 cards beneath him, he flips. Admiral Winters says the heroes cannot win the game. If he would be destroyed, he flips instead. Start of a hero's turn, you can go up close. Admiral Winters is immune to damage from targets that are not up close. First time Admiral Winters will be dealt damage each turn, redirect that damage to the Ram. End of the villain turn, he deals H projectile damage to each hero that is not up close, then play the top X cards of the villain deck, where X is the number of copies of up close and play -1. So there's really no escaping the fact that this is just awful. Everything is awful. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, here we go. Barrier Buster, it's a one-shot. End of turn, everybody take 5 projectile damage. Then we play -1 villain cards, and then this card deals each up-close hero 4 energy damage, and those heroes must each discard a card. Okay, so not taking any damage from that. We have to not be up close to kill the remote mortars. So that sounds like a plan of action. Alright, we're going to start with Portable Wardrobe. Select Dress, put it in my hand, and then destroy the card to play a card. I get Over the Moon. Alright, this one is Regain HP. Alright, so this is going to be Applejack's Dress. Destroy that. These are actually both good designs for that dress, so we'll start with one of Fright. When she discards a card, she can deal the target 2 damage of any type. Draw a card. Let's just play Emergency Ball Stash. Actually, no, let's play Gummy's Birthday Party. That's a good one to start with. So at the end of each hero's turn, they can use Gummy's power and regain a hit point. He goes next to a Remote Mortar. He can chew on that. So her power is Prescient Rescue. Select a hero ally. Next time that hero would be dealt environment damage, redirect it to Pinkie Pie. At the start of your turn, draw a card, and Pinkie Pie regains 2 HP. We're going to protect Fluttershy, because she is the lowest HP. Draw a card. End of turn, we'll use the power on Gummy. Deals the target next to him 2 toxic damage, and she heals 1. Alright, I'm going to play Friendship Castle. We will use its power to summon Alicorn Wings, which I guess I haven't changed the text on any of these cards, despite the fact that I play this with caching off. Well, whatever. Second power, her main power is Rebuild, salvage a non-spell card. Don't have any currently, so we'll say each player who discards a card may draw a card now. Fluttershy can do that. Rarity can do that. Actually, I want Applejack to discard something, because then she can deal a target 2 melee damage. Twilight's good. Okay, so draw a card, and for turn we'll use Gummy's power and heal 1. Alright, start of turn, Applejack can discard a card and heal. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Discard a card, heal 3, hit this Remote Mortar for 2. And then we're going to raise this barn, because why the hell wouldn't I? Everybody grab your house. And this is the real strength of playing ponies together, is that all of their keywords work together, and so you get a lot more traction out of these cards. Ooh, I've got an element already. That's good. One player may play a house. Of course, it's going to be Applejack. Her power is Timely Intervention. Select a non-hero target. Until the start of your next turn, when that target would deal damage to a hero target, you may redirect it to Applejack, and Applejack deals that target 1 melee damage. Now, unfortunately, she can't hit Admiral Winters. I think actually I might not use that power. I might go ahead and use Sweet Apple Acres. Salvage all trees. I discarded one. Play a tree. We'll play Bloomberg. Draw 2 cards. And then discard a card to hit Bloomberg for 1 and draw 2 more cards. Alright, Fluttershy is going to start with Harry the Bear because, oh yeah. Her power is Flyby. Draw a card or play a card. We are going to use that to play the Dark and Mysterious Bat. Draw a card. End of turn, Harry deals a target. Oh, I forgot. Use Gummy's power, so she heals 1. End of turn, Harry deals a target 4 melee damage. He will hit the second remote mortar. Dark and Mysterious Bat, may deal the target 2 sonic damage. He'll hit the second remote mortar. And then Fluttershy will use the power on Gummy, destroy the first remote mortar, heal 1, and that's it. So he's currently not next to anything. We'll actually put him back over there. Alright, Cult of Rakdos. Showstopper, Entertainment. This card in display, destroy all other environment cards. Okay. Deal each target X fire damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way, plus 2, then destroy this card. Okay, so Pinky's going to be taking 4, but she soaked that for Fluttershy. There goes the bat. Applejack draws a card. I think that can hit Admiral Winters, because that's not a target dealing damage. Alright, destroy that card. That was pretty show-stopping. Oof. The Ram plays a Force Field Node. Oh, great. Immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. Reduce damage dealt to the Ram by 2. And whenever a copy of Up Close enters play next to a hero, this card deals that hero 3 energy damage. Okay, each hero, not each hero target, each hero that is not up close takes 5 projectile damage. And that doesn't hit anybody, and that doesn't act at the end of the villain turn. Okay, I'm going to play Carousel Boutique, and then we will use Inspire, reveal the top card of my deck. It is not a special card, so nobody else gets to draw a card, and then somebody can discard a card so that I can play a card. That'll be Applejack, who deals 2 damage to that. Plays Sequined on this dress. So the first time she would be dealt 2 or fewer damage each turn, she can redirect it to another target. That'll be good. End of her turn, we will move Gummy next to... We could actually put him on the remote mortar because this is immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. So hit that for 2, she heals 1. Alright, start a turn. Draw a card and destroy this card. And also, I draw a card and she heals 2. Okay, I have lots of things to do here. Let's do a Mirror Clone. Use her power, continue to protect Fluttershy, draw a card. End of my turn, discard the top card of my deck. That is a party. So I can use a power even if I already used it this turn. I will use Gummy's power. Hit the Force Field Node again. We could take that out without ever taking damage. Alright, time for a book. Supernaturals. Power number 1, I will play Haycart's Method. Deal a target 2 projectile damage and 2 projectile damage. Take out that remote mortar. Power number 2, still can't salvage non-spell cards, so let's go ahead and do Friendship Castle. Everybody can discard and draw. Applejack will hit... Well, she actually can't hit anything. Oh well, that's fine. Draw a card. Alright, start a turn. I can A, go up close. The Force Field Node hits her for 3 energy damage. B, discard a card and hit it for 2. And then let's see, I'm going to play Kix McGee. Power, I don't think I have any trees to salvage. No, okay. We'll go ahead and use Timely Intervention. We'll select the Force Field Node. When it would deal damage to a hero target, you may redirect it to Applejack, and she'll deal it 1 melee damage. Plus 2 from Kix McGee. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card to hit Bloomberg. Draw 2 more cards. Play Everfree Cottage. Reduce environment damage dealt to pets by 2. Power. Yeah, each target my player regains a hit point. That's pretty much her only method of healing now. Draw a card. And Harry will deal 2 damage to the Ram. Alright. Light up the stage. Entertainment. When this card enters play, reveal the top card of each hero deck and move them under this card. Oh. At the end of each player's turn, if one of that player's heroes was dealt damage that turn, they may move one of their cards under this card into play. Oh, that's cool. That'll be nice. The Ram plays a Rocket Pod. Immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. Everybody take 5 projectile damage. Oh, hey, she hits him. Oh, but it gets redirected to the Ram for nothing. Damn it. This card deals each hero that is not up close 3 cold damage. Oy. That's... oof. Things are not going so well. Okay, Rarity is going to do Rules of Rarity. Shuffle your trash into your deck. I get a Dress into Design. I'm pretty sure I have changed this card the way it works, but we're going to play it as written. Okay, so I get Tripping the Light and Diamond Studded. And then Rarity may deal herself 2 toxic damage to play a card. I think this is a Twilight Dress, and she can get Femme Mystique on top of that. So when she plays a one-shot and deals no damage, she can put the top card of her deck into play. Rarity was dealt damage this turn, so I can do this down here. Power, I'm going to use Carousel Boutique, play Diamond Studded next to Applejack's Dress. So when she discards cards, she can deal damage. When she gets hit for 2 damage, she can redirect it. And when she gets hit for damage, she can deal damage. draw a card, and then we'll put this card into play, which was, oh yes, the Rain and Stain. Power. I think this is a pinky dress. Well, actually, okay, the only thing I have left is Taffeta Cape, so I'm going to give this to Rarity, because that is a Rarity design. Okay, start of her turn, draw a card, and she heals 2. I need to get some healing out, so let's play Sugar Cube Corner and use its power. Deal up to 5 targets, 1 projectile damage each. Can she hit any of these? No. Okay, you know what I need to do first is put her up close. So she goes up close, the force field node deals her 300 damage, it gets redirected to Applejack. She murders the hell out of it. She hits it for a grand total of 5 damage, and Gummy comes back. Alright, then we play Sugar Cube Corner, so we can hit the Rocket Pod, Admiral Winters gets redirected to the Ram, hit the Ram, and then I can use a Pinky Text. We'll have a hero regain 2 HP, that will be Rarity. Draw a card, discard the top card of my deck. It's a one-shot, which means I can play a card. Pin the tail on the pony. Deal up to 3 targets, 2 projectile damage each. Hey look, there's 3 targets. I actually hit Admiral Winters. Reduce the next damage dealt by those targets by 1 and redirect it to Pinkie Pie. For each target that took damage this way, you may use a different Pinky Text. Not a different one that I haven't used, so we can heal another hero. That will be Rarity again. Okay, see, that is a device. That is not a device, so I can't do Duplicate Eraser. Start a turn, I can discard a card and play a one-shot. Yeah, you know what? Let's discard that. And so, okay, start of turn, we will discard a card, play Letter to the Princess, shuffle my trash into my deck, get 2 cards other than one-shots, put 1 in my hand, and shuffle the rest into my deck. Aloysius and Smarty Pants. I'm going to take Smarty Pants, shuffle, and then I will play Smarty Pants. And I dealt no damage, so Femme-Mystique says I can play the top card of my deck. It's number 25. Distribute X card draws among the players, where X is 2 plus the number of books in play, so that's 3 total. She will draw 1, and let Rarity draw 2. Okay, now I can play a card. Golden Oaks Library. Destroy Friendship Castle, draw 3 cards. Power number 1, Supernaturals. I will play another number 25. Let's see, we'll give a card draw to Fluttershy, and 1 to Twilight, and 1 to Applejack. She's discarding a lot of cards. Power number 2, let's do Golden Oaks Library. I should have done this first. Well, whatever. Play a book, play a motherfucking book, collect a book, draw a card. End of my turn, either draw a card or one of my targets regains a hit point. We will take the hit points. Okay, start of turn. I will discard a card for Over the Moon. She heals 3. She deals a target 2 melee damage. Hit the Rocket Pod, because that's real nasty. Let's play Bucky McGillicuddy. So she is now dealing 6 damage when she gets hit. I think that's pretty fair. I will use the power on Sweet Apple Acres to play the Apple Tree, because we're going to need that. Draw 2 cards. End of turn, I will discard a card to hit the Apple Tree. 1 hero regains 3 HP, that will be Fluttershy. Need to get that healing engine online stat. Okay, speaking of Fluttershy, I'm going to play Mr. Mousy. Speaking of healing, we'll use the power on Everfree Cottage. We'll heal Mr. Mousy. So 2 other hero targets regain a hit point each. That will be Rarity and Harry. Heal Harry again, heal herself, draw a card. I guess I should have moved her up close. Sorry, I keep forgetting that, but there's a lot of end of turn damage happening here. Okay, she moves up close. Harry hits the Rocket Pod for 4, and that's it. Nobody took damage during their turn, I don't think. Okay. Cult of Rakdos plays Sire of Insanity. That sounds lots of fun. Each target that belongs to a player with 2 or fewer cards in hand is immune to damage from environment cards. Ah, at the end of the environment turn, each player with 3 or more cards in hand discards a card. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Applejack discards a card, and she'll just take out the Rocket Pod. That way, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, the Ram still is not going to be flipping. There's another Rocket Pod. Oh boy. End of turn, everybody take 5 projectile damage. The first one gets redirected to Pinkie Pie and reduced by 1. We will save Twilight from that. So, she takes 9 damage. Applejack hits him back for 6. Now it's 2, 2, and 2. So yeah, 2 goes to the Ram, and then 4 goes to Admiral Winters. That's actually pretty good. This card deals each hero that is not up close 3 cold damage. That is Rarity and Twilight. And then we have to, the number of copies up close and play -1. We have to play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Shit, that's fallback. Oh dear. The Ram deals each up close hero target 4 melee damage, destroy all copies of up close and play. Okay, so hang on. Back up a sec. Alright, so each up-close hero target 3 melee damage. So that means he takes out Mr. Mousy. Drops the Apple Tree. She draws a card. Hits that tree. She heals 2, which is good. He kills Pinkie Pie. That's really bad. Destroy all copies of up close in play. Ram is immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. Okay, well, that stops any more card plays from happening. Oh yeah, because he's killing Pinky, one of those should have been reduced by 1 and redirected to her, so we'll say we saved Fluttershy from that. Oof, okay, and then this deals everybody 3 cold damage. I don't think this is going to work. Oh yeah, I can discard a card and use a power. We will use her base power. Top card, is special, so I can let somebody draw a card. Let's let Twilight draw a card. And I let someone draw a card, which means she heals 1 and can draw a card. Play the element of generosity. Power, let's see, are these useful? I'm going to use Carousel Boutique, play Bridal on Twilight's dress, so she can get healing from discarding cards. Draw a card. Let's have Jack discard a card, hit this guy for 2 in the environment. And then she can play a card. I'm going to play Rules of Rarity. She gets her gala dress. Excellent. And we will take... Oh wait, no, she actually gets Toast of the Trench. Never mind. Shuffle won't deal herself any damage. Okay, Pinky's in-cap powers are 1 environment target deals a target 2 melee damage. 1 player may use a power or destroy an ongoing card. Let's destroy an ongoing card. Alright, start a turn, she can discard a card and play a 1-shot. Yeah, let's see, I will play a fail-safe spell. We'll just destroy the Sire of Insanity, because he sucks. I dealt no damage, so put the top card of her deck into play. It is Haycart's method, but she can't hurt anything. Oh wait, that's not true, she can hit the ram. 6 damage. Then let's see, let's play Aloysius. Power number 1, Golden Oak's Library, play a book. Power number 2, well, I can salvage a 1-shot as long as it's not a spell, so let's grab this Letter to the Princess back. Draw a card. End of turn. Oh yeah, she should have healed 2. End of turn, draw a card, and then Aloysius lets me play a card other than the spell, or take a card from my trash, put it on top of my deck. Let's play Letter to the Princess. Why the heck not? There's a book. Don't really need that. Element of Magic. That's going into play. That's 2 elements out. Alright, Applejack is going up close, because somebody's gotta. Start a turn, discard a card, heal 3, hit Admiral Winters for 2, gets redirected to the ram. I'm going to play the Iron Pony and hit Admiral Winters for 4. Power, let's do Sweet Apple Acres, salvage Bloomberg, put him back into play. Draw 2 cards, and then I will discard a card to hit Bloomberg and draw 2 more cards. Hoof! Alright, Fluttershy is going up close. I'm playing the Element of Kindness, and then we are going to use the Element of Kindness to do 3 energy damage to the rocket pod. Draw a card, Harry hits it for 4. Macabre Mockery, Entertainment. At the end of the environment turn, move a target from each trash into play in turn order. And if at least 1 target was put into play this way, destroy this card. Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. Okay, what's the least bad thing in here? Probably the force field node. Rarity has no targets in her trash. Twilight has no targets in her trash. She has nothing in her trash. Applejack has no targets in her trash. Fluttershy will play Smokey and Softpad because they might be able to survive. And the single target in the environment trash. Yeah, he comes back. Everybody discard a card. Applejack can deal a target 2 melee damage. She will hit the force field node. Yeah, destroy that card. Alright, the ram, still not flipping. There's a 1-shot. End of turn. Oh boy. Admiral Winters is hitting everybody for 5. Applejack hits him back for 2. Gets redirected to the ram. 2 and 2. And that's it for Fluttershy and Rarity. That's real bad. He plays no cards. Each hero that is not up close takes 3. That's Twilight. And that's it. Okay. When hero regains a hit point, 1 player may draw a card. 1 player may take a special card from their trash and place it in their hand. We will heal Applejack for 1, because she is our last hope. 1 environment target deals a target 2 melee damage. Let's have the Sire of Insanity hit the force field node for 2. Farsight Projection. I never get any use out of this anyways. Oh yeah, she has no extra stuff to do. Fill the top X cards of the villain deck where X is 1 plus the number of books in play. 1 goes on the bottom, and the others go back in the order they were revealed. 4 cards. Okay, let's put the 1-shot on the bottom of the deck. We've got some power nodes and recharge circuits going on. That's probably okay, question mark? Probably not. We're all going to die, it doesn't matter. Power number 1. I can play this spell, but then she would kill herself. Also, she's not up close, so she can't deal any damage. I should have gotten another book. Are there any more books left? Yeah, I should have 1 more book in hand. Let's salvage a non-spell card, and that's it for powers. Draw a card. She'll heal 1, and play a card other than a spell. Let's do Letter to the Princess. Okay, I get Spike. I think he's actually the last non-spell card left in her deck. Or non-1-shot, rather. Okay, I'm going to play the Iron Pony and take out the Rocket Pod. Draw 2 cards because it was destroyed. Power. Don't have any trees to salvage. I'm going to use her power on Admiral Winters. Draw 2 cards, and there's no sense in hitting that tree. Oh wait, I can discard and hit Bloomberg and draw 2 more cards. Okay. Fluttershy's incapacitated power. Draw a card, use a power, bury the top card of a trash. I guess we'll just have Twilight draw a card. Oof. In case you're wondering about the in-cap art on these, the episode from which all these variants came was kind of a moral failing on the part of everyone but Rainbow Dash, and also Rainbow Dash, so that's why the in-caps are like not ponies getting knocked over or anything, but just looking smug. Okay, in what is probably the last round, let's take a look at the environment. Slaughter Games, Entertainment. At the end of the environment turn, the player with the most non-character cards in play must destroy one of those cards. If they do, they may search their deck for any one-shot card, shuffle their deck, and put that card on top of their deck. Well, that's interesting. Okay, everybody discard a card. Get nothing special for doing that. So the most non-character cards in play is Twilight. So I'll just destroy one of the books, and then she gets to put a one-shot on top of her deck. Want it, need it. Okay, probably not going to matter though. The Ram has 2 cards under it. He plays a Power Node. Who saw that coming? Immune to damage from heroes that are not up close. End of the villain turn, play the top card of the villain deck, and all devices and nodes regain a hit point. Well, that's not good. At least I know what the next 2 cards are. Okay, everybody take 5 projectile damage. Applejack cannot... She can't take it, but she can save Twilight, which is not gonna really do anything. But she saved Twilight. Alright, play the top card of the villain deck. Oh look, it's another Power Node. Play the top card of the villain deck. It's Recharged Circuits. They all heal 2. And the villain turn, if no heroes are up close, the Ram regains 10 HP and all devices and nodes regain 2 HP. Oh, that's great. That's really fucking awesome. Wow, this game is over. 1 hero regains a hit point. Boop. Destroy an ongoing card. We don't want that. She's going up close, which means she takes 3 energy damage. She's almost dead. Alright, let's play a book. Power number 1, I use a book to play Haykart's Method. I'm doing 8 damage here. First one hits the Ram and gets soaked, the rest of it kills Admiral Winters. Increase damage dealt 2 and by the Ram by 1. Exactly what I needed. Whenever one shot is placed into the Ram's character card, immediately flip hit. Power number 2, I'm going to use a book, play Haykart's Method, and do 8 damage to a Power Node to take it out. Draw a card. End of turn, draw a card, because healing is not going to do anything. Aloysius lets me play a card other than a spell. Let's play Spike. I grabbed him for a reason, and he will deal this Power Node 2 fire damage. Alright, Applejack's in caps. One target gains a hit point. When player may use a power, select a hero, reduce the next damage they would take by 2. Oh, you know what? We can put this card into play. Duplicate Eraser. Holy fuck. Oh, except I don't want to do that, because she will kill herself. Okay, so we're just not going to do that. Because I know it's Duplicate Eraser, so I can just, not play it. I don't have anything useful. Well, no, okay, we're going to have her play a power, use a book to play Failsafe Spell, and get rid of Siren of Insanity. Because he sucks. And then she can draw a card. And then she can probably die. Cult of Rakdos plays Drill Bit Entertainment. This does not sound entertaining. At the start of the environment turn, deal the target with the lowest HP 3 melee damage. If this damage destroys a target, each player draws until they have 5 cards in hand, and this card is destroyed. Wow. But first, we destroy one of her non-character cards. That'll be Predictions and Prophecies. Oh, you know what? Her damage is irreducible, so that damage actually went through to the Ram. Start of the environment turn, so it's not killing her just yet. Okay, the Ram plays a card. It is Fallback. Deals each up-close hero target 4 melee damage, and we lose. I do not know if it is possible to defeat this variant of the Ram. It is complete bullshit, and I hate it. I'm never playing it again. So let's take a look at the rest of the environment deck. It just kind of sat there and did its thing. It was a pleasure to have in class. Rick's Mighty Reveler. When this card enters play, each player discards a card, then draws until they have 4 cards in hand. Well, that's neat. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-entertainer target with the lowest HP 2 fire damage. Pain Magnification. Again, does not sound entertaining. The first time each turn that any hero is dealt 3 or more damage, that hero's player may discard a card. If no card was discarded this way, this card deals that hero 2 infernal damage. There's a lot of discards in this deck. Footlight Fiend, Entertainer. Whenever an entertainment card would be destroyed, instead put it on top of the environment deck and destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, it deals each target 1 fire and 1 infernal damage. Judith, Scourge Diva. This card is immune to damage and indestructible while there is an entertainment card in play. Whenever another target is destroyed, this card deals the 2 targets with the highest HP 1 infernal damage each. Massacre Girl. Whenever another target is destroyed, this card deals each target other than itself 1 melee damage. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target other than itself with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. So yeah, she is murdery. Havoc Festival. Targets cannot regain HP. At the start of each turn, deal each target in that turn's play area 1 melee and 1 infernal damage. If no targets were dealt damage this way, destroy this card. Captive Audience Entertainment. At the end of the environment turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Deal each target 3 psychic damage. Each player discards a card. Discard the top 2 cards of each deck. Play the top card of each deck in turn order. So basically after 4 rounds, the card just does nothing. Hackrobat. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target with the second highest HP 3 melee damage. When a target deals damage to this card deals that target 4 melee damage, then destroy this card. So it falls on you. It's great. And Augur Spree. Entertainment. Play this card next to the target with the lowest HP. Increase damage dealt by that target by 2. At the start of the environment turn, deal the target next to this card 4 melee damage and destroy this card. So that's one that will turn on you if you let it. So that is it for this very sad effort. This is completely stupid. There's so many moving parts, it's impossible to deal with any of it. But, as always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator: The Reaver Sentinels called in DLC, Vadsky's custom Sentinels decks, and Walker's Workbench are not listed in the game's products. Please support the official release and flip.